Hello and welcome back to the channel, community. Today I'm going to be giving you your stimulus package update for Monday, May 18th. But before I do that, I need to ask you guys for a big favor. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe now. I really would appreciate it. Also, smash that thumbs up button for me. It helps the channel by allowing YouTube to spread this video and my channel to a wider audience. And that would help us bring in more people to our community. Also, I want to mention one other thing. I am the type of person that creates videos on my YouTube channel in the form of financial literacy, specifically financial education. I teach people how to chase their financial freedom and obtain it. And I do that through my videos. So I would ask you guys who are not interested in the stimulus videos, that's fine. What I would tell you is go through my YouTube channel and you will find there are plenty of videos discussing how to invest in real estate, how to invest in the stock market, how to create additional streams of income that will allow you to have financial freedom in your life. I also do tons of those videos, and specifically that's what my channel is all about. So if the stimulus videos don't do it for you, I get it. There are other videos, like I said, on the channel that talk about financial education and ways to create financial freedom for yourself. But I also have a big segment of new subscribers who do enjoy the stimulus package updates, the stimulus check updates. So I make videos on a daily basis for those folks as well. I think we're in a position in our country right now where we have this pandemic going on and people are struggling and they're trying to figure out, what are my rights? What do I have to do in order to get my stimulus check? What stimulus checks are out there? What are the stimulus packages that are out there? So there is a whole bunch of confusion and people are coming to YouTube and trying to get some type of clarity. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to the stimulus packages. What I am, though, is someone who has spent 25 years as a commercial banker, so I understand our financial system. And I'm just giving you my input and my take on what's going on with these stimulus packages. Well, thank you guys. Now let's dive into the stimulus check update and stimulus package update. The HEROES Act. Now, I reported a few days ago, specifically on Friday, May 15th, that the HEROES Act was passed by the United States House of Representatives. And let's kind of do a quick recap of what's in that HEROES Act. Now, it's a $3 trillion stimulus package. Here are some of the highlights of the HEROES Act. It provides an additional direct cash payment to households, including $1,200 per individual earning up to $75K per year. Families with dependent children could receive up to $6,000. Now, that's a one-time payment. Also, an extension of enhanced unemployment benefits, which is an additional $600 per week. That's the federal unemployment weekly benefit of $600 that folks who qualified for it are receiving now. It was due to end on July 31st, 2020. This HEROES Act would extend that federal unemployment of $600 weekly to January 31st, 2021. It also will provide hazard pay for essential workers. It also would provide housing assistance to help renters and homeowners with rent and mortgage payments. It would provide debt collection relief. It would also provide direct financial relief to state, local, and tribal governments. And it would provide billions of dollars dedicated to virus testing and contact tracing initiatives. So it's a big package. Like I said, it's $3 trillion. Now that it's passed the House of Representatives, it's headed to the Senate. Now, the week of May 18th, which is today, through the 25th, the Senate will tear this stimulus package apart. And they will look to, negotiate some things that were left out of this particular HEROES Act that the Republican Party wants in. And the biggest thing they want in is liability protection for businesses. As the country reopens, they want to make sure that people that are venturing out again, if they do get this virus, they're not class action lawsuits being filed against businesses. So that's one of the things the Republicans want in the HEROES Act, and I believe they will get it. That will be a negotiating point, and they will get that. There are some other things that the Republicans will want in the HEROES Act that they will get as well, and some of the things that are currently in the HEROES Act that Democrats want will stay in, but there are some things that will leave. So this whole week is going to be a negotiation between the Republicans and the Democrats. I think what we'll find is this HEROES Act will get passed. You will get this $1,200 direct payment via stimulus check, this one-time payment for individuals, and you could possibly get up to $6,000 one-time check for families. Now, obviously, there are certain income restrictions and things like that, but that's where we're at with the HEROES Act. It's going to be negotiated this week in the Senate, and then I think it will go ahead and go back to the House of Representatives. They'll go back and forth this week, and they'll finally come up with a finalized HEROES Act that they can send to the president for signing. Also, I want to mention an interview that was done on 60 Minutes on Sunday, May 17th. And that interview was with the Fed chair, Jerome Powell. And, I watched that interview and he said some things about our economy that I agree with. One, he said, if we want a speedy recovery in our economy, we're going to have to do more as a government for the American people. We're going to have to make sure people have more stimulus checks. Now, he didn't necessarily say more stimulus checks, but I think if you listen to the interview, and I would tell you guys to go back and check it out. It's on 60 Minutes. It was on May 17th, which was Sunday. From what I gathered, the way we get back to a speedy recovery and get our economy back to operating like it was prior to the pandemic is, one, we got to get more people employed. Right now, we got 30 million people plus unemployed. We got to get most of those people back to work. Now, the sad news is a lot of those people, their jobs are permanently gone. So they're going to have to find new jobs. And in order to find a new job, it's going to take time. That's where more stimulus checks come in. That's why I am a big proponent of universal basic income, at least for 6 months. I think we should have universal basic income for everybody through 2020. That will give this 30 million plus unemployed people an opportunity to get out there and find a new job. Let's face it, a lot of these jobs that were lost are not coming back. A lot of these mom and pop small businesses, which is which is mostly what the businesses in the United States are small businesses, under 500 people. They're not coming back. So now these people who are unemployed got to find new jobs. And in order to find new jobs, it takes time. So we need to give some level of universal basic income in order to do that. Now, the HEROES Act will not address that. But I think once we get into the summer, June, July, August, it will quickly show itself to the American people and to our politicians that we need some form of universal basic income, because this little $1,200, and I don't want to say little, $1,200 is a lot of money, but this one-time $1,200 stimulus check through the HEROES Act is not going to be enough. We're going to need universal basic income through the rest of 2020. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think about this universal basic income. Do we need it through 2020? I think we do. I think everybody should get that basic level of income until we can get our country back to a healthy position, our economy back to a healthy position. Well, all right, guys, thank you for stopping by the channel. Again, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, share the video, and smash that like button. Until the next one, guys, stay safe, continue loving one another, and we will get through this. Peace.